What's good, guys? It's your boy Mo from Mo's Football. Today I'll be doing the analysis for the small teams. Not really small teams, it's small slash predictable games. So like in the mix, I got Sheffield United and Man City. So that will be in the mix. So Man City is not a small team, but it's a predictable game. I mean, I don't even have to tell you like Man City is gonna win, but like yeah. Now the reason why we're doing such videos is because we want to talk about the fantasy football in these videos. So we want to talk about the underdogs, the cheap teams, the cheap players from the cheap teams. So we want to talk about all these players so that you could get someone that is worth your money, worth wasting your money for, and at the same time could be useful for you during this week's fantasy. So let's start with Man City Sheffield. Like I said, I expect Man City to win. Yeah, I do believe Sheffield is a strong team. They're a very annoying team defensively. However, I do believe that Aguero's injury could be good for Man City. It's just that with Aguero, Man City is really slow. It's just faster. There's more pace. There's more energy in the team when Aguero is just not there. Because I don't know, like they all started playing football and they're all actually playing the tiki-taka the Guardiola wants, not the pass in the midfield then until it gets cut and then a counter-attack comes in and boom, goal, and you start losing, and which is basically what happened against West Ham. So I think with Sheffield, Man City learned from their mistakes, and with Aguero being injured, they'll be a lot better defensively and offensively, especially that Man City's defense is very weak. So Man City's best defense is their offense, just keeping the ball. So yeah, I'm going for Sterling, giving De Bruyne, and my underdog for Man City is Phil Foden if he starts. The problem about Pep Guardiola is that we do not know who does he play with, who does he use, who's gonna start, who's not gonna start. Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez, Phil Foden, we don't know. But if he starts, if he plays, Phil Foden is the underdog to watch. The second game we're going to talk about is a very interesting game. It's Wolves versus Crystal Palace. Two strong teams, two amazing underdogs. Wolves made the Europa League last year. They're absolutely amazing. Very strong team, and the 3-5-2 has proven successful with them defensively. In attack, they doesn't really create that many chances, but defensively, the 3-5-2 works really well with them. For predictions, I believe that Wolves could win it could go for a 1-0 or a 1-1. It's really hard to get past that defense. They play with 4 center backs and Semedo, who also comes back, and then you got the 2 midfielders also come back, and the only one who's attacking, the only 2 people that are attacking are Raúl Jiménez and what's his name, Podence. To be honest, for me, my fantasy stars are gonna be Raúl Jiménez and Podence, and at the same time, anyone from Wolves' defense is really good because they have the highest chance of getting a clean sheet. They always have a good chance of getting a clean sheet. Wolves, because they play with 4 center backs and Semedo goes back and the midfield goes back, so it's really defensive, it's really tight, especially with Crystal Palace. Their only 2 answers for attack is Zaha and Townsend, who are also my fantasy stars for this game. So I do believe that anyone from Wolves' defense would be really good to choose in this game. The third game I want to talk about is Aston Villa versus Southampton. Very strong team, 2 amazing teams. You got Aston Villa second in the league, and you got Southampton's amazing attacking power, absolutely phenomenal. Danny Ings with his shooting, Che Adams with his amazing whole thing, like his pace, his dribbling ability, his shooting, his everything about Che Adams is just absolutely amazing. So you got these 2 players for your Southampton, but on the other side you got Aston Villa's Jack Grealish. Here's the point that I want to talk about. Leeds' tactics are strong, but Southampton's defense is very underrated and they're very strong. You got an amazing team that really does understand each other. They really know how to play together. The Southampton defense is just absolutely amazing. So Aston Villa could struggle against that defense, especially that Jack Grealish is their only chance creator. Besides McGinn, of course, he is a chance creator, but Jack Grealish is a dribbler, he's a passer, he's a shooter, he's everything for them. So I do believe that Jack Grealish could be a fantasy star for Aston Villa. However, I think Southampton would win this game. Maybe a tie could come out for Aston Villa if they get lucky. But the only way Aston Villa could win this game if Southampton really has an awful game. But Southampton should come out with the win or the tie. For the next game, we got Newcastle versus Everton. Everton's top in the league, one of the best teams this season. You have an amazing attacking force, you have an amazing defensive force. Just an absolutely phenomenal team. But what's gonna happen against Newcastle's Alexandre Maximin and Callum Wilson? I mean, these two players are absolutely amazing. Alexandre Maximin with his dribbling ability, his pace, his passing. Callum Wilson with his skills in the box. I mean, that guy is absolutely amazing. He blows my mind. What could these two players do together in front of the Everton's defense? I do believe that this game could come out as a tie. However, Everton could win, but I do believe Everton could struggle on the left because Richarlison is suspended, I think, till November 24-ish, something like that. So I do believe that Everton could come out with the win. However, at the tie is the most probable score that I think that would happen. The stars are obviously Alexandre Maximin and Callum Wilson for Newcastle, like I said, and for Everton, obviously James Rodriguez, and you got Calvert-Lewin. And if you want to take someone from the defense from Everton, I would go for Lucas Digne. The next game I want to talk about is Tottenham versus Brighton. Now you have an amazing attack force there, but you have a better attack force in London. Tottenham just has Harry Kane and Son, man, like that chemistry is just... How do you get such good chemistry between two players? I mean, this guy knows when this guy's gonna run, and the other guy knows when this guy's gonna run. I mean, have you guys seen the header Harry Kane provided for Son in the corner? I mean, it's just like, and Son was like, like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, man. Like, the Harry Kane and Son chemistry is just phenomenal. Or like the long passes they give each other. Once Kane has the ball, Son is immediately running through the defense. Once Son has the ball, Kane is running through the defense. It's just amazing chemistry between the two. So the attack force is going to hurt Brighton, especially that they play with the 3-4-2-1 formation, which has really slow center backs. They could just blast through the defense and just score for the goal, especially Heung-min Son, because he's the one who has the pace, he's the one who has more pace. And if they decide to play Gareth Bale, if Jose Mourinho decides to play Gareth Bale, it's game over. Absolutely game over. So obviously my fantasy stars are Heung-min Son and Harry Kane, and Bale if he plays, big if. However, on the other side, I do believe that their best shot is Maupay. Like, I mean, it's always Maupay with Brighton, and on maybe, just a small maybe, Tariq Lamptey. That's just a small maybe. But he's a really good right back. He plays in the right wing back, so he does provide crosses. He does do assists. So I do believe Tariq Lamptey could actually do something because he's just absolutely phenomenal player. He knows how to control the ball. He knows how to defend. He knows how to do it all. Tariq Lamptey is a really complete player. And for Tottenham's defense, I think I would go for Reguilon. Reguilon is just an absolutely amazing left back. The guy's crosses are pinpoint. They go right into the players' heads, especially Harry Kane's. I mean, Reguilon is the perfect left back, knows how to cross really well, knows how to defend really well. And we've seen that Tottenham struggled when they played Davies and not Reguilon in the game against Burnley. There wasn't the attacking power and the force and the overlapping that Heung-min Son was looking for on the left. So Reguilon's crossing is just really important for the Spurs attack. So I think Reguilon could also be an effective choice in fantasy. For the next game, we got West Brom versus Fulham. Hold on, guys. This is my reaction to this game, to be honest. What a game, guys! What a game! I mean, see you both in the championship fighting for promotion next season, I guess. I mean, I don't even think you guys are going to be able to qualify for promotion in the next 2 seasons for the Premier League. Both of you guys are going to get relegated. I mean, you guys have to do something about this team. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, West Ham. I don't know what to tell you for West Brom. I don't know what to tell you for just get it together, man. Just get it together. Fantasy stars, I'd go for Mitrovic, and for the other team, what's the other team? West Brom, yeah. Go for Mateus Pereira, maybe Callum Robinson. I mean, that's their only chance for scoring. Like, yeah. Next game, guys. Just next game. For the next game, we got an absolutely amazing game. It's the best small game, I'd say. It's Leeds versus Leicester City. Now, Mark Bielsa is just absolutely amazing. He's a genius. He's a tactical genius. You know what I mean? So, I think Leeds could get the win. They could grab the win. Maybe a tie could happen, but I do believe Leeds could grab the win. Fantasy stars would be Helder Costa, Harrison, and of course the Leeds striker Bamford. That's for Leeds. And for Leicester City, I would go for Voidy. Maybe I'd also go for Madison. But I would not go for any of their defenses. I mean, just Voidy could score, and Bamford or Helder Costa or Harrison could create chances and score. Both teams are really good in attacking, but in defense, I do not guarantee anything with these teams. So yeah, thank you guys for reaching to the end of the video. Hope my predictions turned out to be right, so I could be useful to you guys. I really wish you the best for this week's fantasy. It is not an easy week, so good luck and see you soon, guys. Take care.